Before vaccines existed, polio terrified families across the world. In the 1950s, children whose lungs were paralyzed lay trapped inside massive iron machines called iron lungs. These mechanical respirators kept them alive, day and night, becoming haunting symbols of a time when medicine was still struggling to catch up with disease. In 1865, a single man's appearance quietly reshaped language itself. A Civil War-era general wore thick facial whiskers connected to his mustache, leaving his chin clean. That distinctive style became so famous that it gave birth to a new word still used today. By 1899, colonial cruelty was put on public display. Indigenous Selknam people were forcibly taken from Tierra del Fuego to Europe, where they were exhibited in so-called human zoos. These scenes reveal a dark chapter of racism and exploitation, when entire cultures were dehumanized for entertainment. In 1912, a massive ship still floated on the Atlantic, damaged but visible in the darkness. Shortly after this final photograph, the Titanic slipped beneath the icy water. What followed became one of the deadliest maritime disasters in history, forever changing how the world viewed technology and human arrogance. Beauty standards can shape the human body itself. Among the Mangbetu people of Central Africa, elongated heads were considered symbols of intelligence and elegance. Beginning in infancy, heads were gently wrapped to achieve this form, reflecting cultural identity rather than harm. In 1915, cruelty took a far more horrific form. During the Armenian genocide, starvation was used as a weapon. Images from this period show officials taunting starving civilians with food, capturing the calculated dehumanization that defined one of history's darkest genocides. A rooftop in Barcelona, 1936. A 17-year-old girl stands confidently with a rifle slung over her shoulder. Marina Ginesta became the face of youthful resistance during the Spanish Civil War, symbolizing idealism, defiance, and a generation pulled into ideological conflict. Deep beneath collapsed ruins in Iran, archaeologists uncovered a moment frozen for nearly 2,800 years. Two skeletons lay face to face, appearing to share a final kiss. The Hassanlu lovers remind us that even in catastrophe, human connection endures. In 1941, Singapore dimly lit rooms told another story of empire and neglect. Opium dens, once regulated and taxed, revealed widespread addiction and suffering under colonial rule, exposing the social costs hidden behind economic profit. In 1920, a small boy stood before rows of chessboards, calmly defeating experienced adult masters one by one. Samuel Reshevsky, only 8 years old, amazed the world, proving that genius can appear long before adulthood. Innovation often came with reckless bravery. In 1923, to prove a bulletproof vest worked, one man fired a gun at another wearing the armor. Early technology testing relied less on safety protocols and more on raw confidence. A group photograph from 1910 shows 9 European kings standing together in peace. Just 4 years later, many of them would be enemies in World War I. The image stands as a chilling reminder of how quickly diplomacy can collapse into destruction. After World War II, silence followed the chaos. In 1945, General George S. Patton's dog lay quietly beside his belongings after his death. The photo speaks not of battle, but of loyalty, grief, and the personal cost of war. In 1955, Albert Einstein's desk was photographed exactly as he left it. Papers, notes, and unfinished ideas covered the surface, revealing a mind that never stopped questioning. Even in death, his curiosity seemed alive. And in 1911, hidden high in the Andes, stone structures emerged from thick vegetation. The first photograph of Machu Picchu showed an ancient Inca city seemingly untouched by time, reintroducing the modern world to a civilization long forgotten. Each of these images is more than a photograph. They are fragments of humanity. Fear, hope, cruelty, brilliance, love, and loss, captured in a single frame, reminding us that history is not just dates and events, but lived human experience.